The glittering principality of Monaco has always been synonymous with glamour, wealth, and royal tradition, but what happened recently has sent shockwaves through the Mediterranean paradise that nobody saw coming. When Camille Gottlieb, the 27-year-old niece of reigning Prince Albert II of Monaco, stepped into the spotlight, she didn't just make an appearance, she made a statement that has left the entire Grimaldi dynasty reeling and the people of Monaco absolutely mesmerized by her audacious move. This isn't just another story about royal protocol or ceremonial duties, this is about a young woman who has managed to completely redefine what it means to be a modern royal while simultaneously honoring centuries-old traditions in the most unexpected way imaginable. The fact that Camille has chosen this particular moment to make such a bold gesture speaks volumes about the current state of the Monaco royal family and the pressures they face in an increasingly connected and scrutinized world. For those unfamiliar with the intricate web of Monaco royalty, Camille Gottlieb occupies a unique position within the House of Grimaldi. As the daughter of Princess Stephanie, Prince Albert's sister, Camille has grown up in the shadow of the palace while simultaneously being afforded certain freedoms that come with being slightly removed from the direct line of succession. This positioning has allowed her to observe royal life from both inside and outside the bubble, giving her perspectives that few others in her family possess. What makes this story even more compelling is the timing of Camille's actions. Monaco has been experiencing significant changes in recent years, with Prince Albert working tirelessly to modernize the principality while maintaining its exclusive charm and traditional values. The balance between progress and preservation has been delicate, and now Camille has thrown herself directly into this equation in a way that has surprised even the most seasoned royal observers. The gesture that has captured everyone's attention wasn't a grand public announcement or a dramatic palace appearance. Instead, it was something far more subtle yet infinitely more powerful, a demonstration of how the younger generation of royals is approaching their roles and responsibilities. Camille's actions have shown that she understands both the weight of her family's legacy and the necessity of adapting to contemporary expectations. What sets this situation apart from typical royal news is the genuine emotional impact it has had on the people of Monaco. Citizens who have watched the Grimaldi family navigate various challenges over the years have found themselves deeply moved by Camille's approach. Her ability to connect with both tradition and modernity has resonated with locals who often feel caught between Monaco's historical identity and its rapidly evolving present. The symbolism embedded in Camille's recent actions cannot be understated. Every choice she has made appears carefully calculated to send specific messages about family loyalty, personal autonomy, and the future direction of Monaco's royal representation. Royal experts who have spent decades analyzing the House of Grimaldi have been particularly intrigued by the layers of meaning in her gesture, noting that it demonstrates a sophistication and awareness that goes far beyond her years. Prince Albert himself has remained characteristically diplomatic in his public responses, but sources close to the palace suggest that he has been both surprised and impressed by his niece's initiative. The relationship between uncle and niece has always been warm, but this recent development has apparently deepened their connection and opened new avenues for collaboration within the family structure. Princess Stephanie, Camille's mother, has been notably supportive of her daughter's choices, which comes as no surprise to those familiar with the princess's own history of pushing boundaries and challenging conventions. The mother-daughter dynamic has always been strong, and seeing Camille step into her own version of royal engagement has clearly been a source of pride for the princess who has often been considered the most unconventional member of the Grimaldi family. The international media has been scrambling to understand the full implications of Camille's actions, with royal correspondents from across Europe and beyond flocking to Monaco to capture every detail of this developing story. What has emerged is a picture of a young woman who is neither rebelling against her family's traditions nor blindly accepting them, but instead finding innovative ways to honor both her heritage and her personal convictions. Monaco's business community has also taken notice of Camille's approach, particularly given the principality's reliance on maintaining its image as a sophisticated and forward-thinking destination. Her ability to embody both traditional elegance and contemporary relevance has been viewed as potentially beneficial for Monaco's ongoing efforts to attract international investment and tourism while preserving its unique character. The fashion world has been equally captivated by Camille's recent appearances, noting how her style choices seem to reflect the same thoughtful balance between classic and modern elements that characterizes her overall approach to royal representation. Fashion critics have praised her ability to make statement pieces work within the constraints of royal protocol while still expressing her individual personality. Social media has exploded with commentary about Camille's actions, with royal watchers dissecting every photograph and analyzing every public statement for clues about her motivations and future plans. The online conversation has been particularly interesting because it has attracted not just traditional royal enthusiasts but also younger audiences who are drawn to Camille's apparent authenticity and relatability. Educational institutions in Monaco have also been affected by the renewed interest in the royal family, with schools reporting increased student engagement when discussing Monaco's history and government structure. Camille's actions have provided teachers with contemporary examples of how traditional institutions can evolve and adapt while maintaining their core values and purposes. The economic implications of increased attention on Monaco's royal family cannot be ignored either. Tourism officials have reported upticks in interest from visitors specifically hoping to catch glimpses of the younger generation of royals, and luxury retailers in Monte Carlo have noted increased foot traffic from international visitors drawn by the renewed glamour surrounding the Grimaldi family. What makes this story particularly fascinating is how Camille has managed to generate such significant attention and impact through what was essentially a private family gesture that happened to resonate publicly. Her instinct for understanding both personal authenticity and public impact suggests a natural talent for the kind of modern royal engagement that many monarchies around the world are struggling to achieve. The charitable organizations that have traditionally been supported by the Monaco royal family have also benefited from the increased attention, with several reporting spikes in donations and volunteer applications following Camille's recent prominence. Her ability to draw positive attention to causes beyond herself demonstrates the kind of platform awareness that has become essential for contemporary royal figures. International relations experts have noted that Camille's approach could potentially serve as a model for other royal families grappling with similar challenges of maintaining relevance while respecting tradition. Her success in navigating these complex dynamics has caught the attention of royal houses across Europe and beyond, who are watching to see how her strategies develop over time. The cultural impact extends beyond Monaco's borders as well, with fashion magazines, lifestyle publications, and even academic journals beginning to analyze what the Camille Gottlieb phenomenon represents for modern monarchy and celebrity culture. Her ability to generate genuine interest rather than mere curiosity has distinguished her from many other royal figures who struggle to connect with contemporary audiences. Behind the scenes, palace staff have reportedly been impressed by how naturally Camille has adapted to increased public attention while maintaining her personal relationships and private interests. Her ability to compartmentalize different aspects of her life while still presenting an integrated public persona has been viewed as a particularly valuable skill in an age of constant media scrutiny. The religious community in Monaco has also taken notice of how Camille's actions reflect certain spiritual values about family commitment and service to community. Her gesture has been interpreted by some as embodying the kind of moral leadership that traditional monarchies were originally designed to provide, updated for contemporary sensibilities and expectations. Looking toward the future, speculation about Camille's long-term role within the Monaco royal family has intensified dramatically. While she remains outside the direct line of succession, her evident talents for public engagement and symbolic communication have led many to wonder whether new roles might be created to take advantage of her unique skills and perspective. The art and cultural communities in Monaco have been particularly enthusiastic about Camille's emergence as a more prominent royal figure, noting her apparent appreciation for both classical and contemporary creative expressions. Her presence at cultural events has been credited with attracting younger audiences and generating renewed interest in Monaco's artistic heritage. Environmental groups have also praised aspects of Camille's recent public appearances, particularly her apparent commitment to sustainable practices and awareness of ecological issues. In a principality that has been working to position itself as a leader in environmental responsibility, her personal choices have been seen as reinforcing these larger policy directions. The hospitality industry in Monaco has reported positive impacts from the increased international attention, with hotels and restaurants noting upticks in reservations from visitors hoping to experience the glamour associated with the renewed interest in the royal family. Camille's ability to generate this kind of economic benefit through authentic personal expression has been noted by business leaders throughout the region. Sports organizations in Monaco have also benefited from Camille's increased visibility, as her attendance at various sporting events has drawn additional media coverage and international attention to Monaco's role as a host for prestigious competitions. Her apparent genuine interest in athletic achievement has been welcomed by sports administrators who value royal patronage. The technology sector has been intrigued by how effectively Camille has navigated social media and digital communication, managing to maintain privacy while still engaging meaningfully with online audiences. Her approach has been studied by communications professionals as an example of how to balance transparency with discretion in the digital age. International diplomatic circles have noted that Camille's emergence as a more prominent royal figure could potentially enhance Monaco's soft power and cultural influence on the global stage. Her ability to embody both tradition and progress has been seen as potentially valuable for Monaco's ongoing efforts to maintain its distinctive position in international affairs. As we look at the complete picture of what Camille Gottlieb has accomplished through her recent actions, it becomes clear that we are witnessing something truly remarkable, a young royal who has found a way to honor her family's legacy while carving out her own unique path forward. Her success in balancing these competing demands while generating genuine public enthusiasm suggests that the future of royal engagement might look very different from what we have known in the past. The implications extend far beyond Monaco's borders and even beyond royal circles, touching on fundamental questions about how traditional institutions can evolve and thrive in rapidly changing societies. Camille's approach offers hope that it is possible to preserve valuable aspects of heritage and tradition while still embracing innovation and progress. But perhaps most importantly, her story reminds us that individual authenticity and genuine human connection remain the most powerful tools for building bridges between different worlds and different generations. In an age of increasing polarization and division, Camille Gottlieb has shown us that it is possible to find common ground and shared values even across seemingly vast cultural and generational divides. The question that remains now is whether other young royals around the world will be able to learn from Camille's example and find their own ways to balance tradition with innovation, family loyalty with personal authenticity, and private desires with public responsibility. Her success has raised the bar for what we might expect from the next generation of royal leaders, and the world is watching to see who will rise to meet that challenge. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on all the latest royal news and drama. Smash the like button if this story surprised you as much as it surprised us, share this video with anyone who loves royal family content, and drop a comment below letting us know your thoughts about Camille's incredible gesture. What do you think this means for the future of Monaco's royal family, and do you believe other young royals should follow her example in modernizing their approach to royal duties while still respecting centuries of tradition?